I'm back in the think tank again, and I'll finally talk about Assassin's Creed.
What you just heard was Penguin Zero's cheeks exploding on a YouTube short, bro. This is absolutely insane. This man is literally taking a dookie and making money. I knew somebody was gonna do it at some point, man. But that is not the topic for today, man. Y'all see what we got here. A couple of leaks, doing it in live stream format because I'm not going to go in and edit this video. I'm gonna be completely honest. We got some stuff to talk about. Couple of new things here, right? I guess we can go ahead and start with this right here, right? Sub-Zero movie skin just got leaked. It's pretty cool, right? Got a Sub-Zero movie skin. I don't know if this is from the original movie or the skin that he's gonna have for number 2. But as of right now, you got a Sub-Zero skin, right? And I think that's from actually the first movie. So that's pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, it says it right there. So we got MK2 movie Katana, right? Looks pretty cool, right? Like the little ponytail she got. That's pretty fire. But that's not the main topic once again. So, we got this right here, right? Now, a lot of people said that this leak, whatever you want to call it, was fake, right? Whenever they first saw it. It's not, right? I did my back end, I did my research, and I looked through a bunch of this stuff just to see if this was fake, to see if we had anything, you know, as far as this video or this clip right here, right? And all in all, as you guys can see, this is 100% legit, right? These were cameos or are going to be cameos that may potentially make an appearance inside the game, right? But a lot of people, and I'll go ahead and get into this, right? A lot of people said that this was actually fake, right? And honestly, the MK community, bro, a lot of you guys, bro, I don't know, man. A lot of y'all got a couple screws loose, man, right? And some of y'all are just straight brain dead. But this right here, right? And I'll walk it down, right? Madam Bro pretty much proves that this was, you know, legit, right? And the reason I say that is because, well, number one, we got Madam Bo, right? When this list first came out, I think this was back in 2023, right? A lot of people were saying, you know, this was not a legit leak. You know, this wasn't anything like crazy, right? So you got Madam Bo, Bolak, Varpex, and then Agarth. And Agarth isn't even canon to the MK, you know, the MK universe, I guess, until now, right? He was a non-canon character, but I guess they have a whole rendered out thing for him, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the reason I say that this is real, right, is because we got Madam Bo, right? She was leaked, but she was a playable cameo about a couple weeks ago, right? And once again, this came out in 2023, right? But then we ended up getting this right here, right? And a lot of people were like, you know, no, we're not getting, you know, X, Y, and Z characters. We're not getting Kara. We're not getting Scarlet, you know. And this is just like a whole controversial thing that a lot of people were just having a discussion of, right? Mind you, every big YouTuber that you're about to see is literally about to have this same exact leak because they're about to go under my channel and they're about to go ahead and they're going to take this and they're going to make a whole video out of it. Because number one, that there is nothing else to talk about as of right now inside the MK community, right? Like, and here's another thing, bro. Everybody says that the community, the MK game, you know, MK1 game is dead, right? But if you're watching this video, right, that just proves right then and there, you know, that shit is wrong, right? A lot of people are still watching this. A lot of people are still looking for MK content, right? And it's not dead, right? Now, is the game at a pace where it could be, you know, making a slant to where it could die? Yeah, right? I mean, Assassin's Creed is going through the same thing right now, right? Assassin's Creed Shadows, absolute dog shit from what I seen, bro. As far as, you know, not so much like open worldness, because the world looks beautiful, but like just gameplay in general, right? Because it's literally a shopping list of stuff, right? But that's besides the point. So we got this list right here with Kira, Kai, Scarlet, and then Kia and Jaka. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Right? I'm sorry, it's been a minute. But yeah, we see right here, right, that Kira actually is a character inside the game as of right now. If you guys actually go and you do your research, right, you can see that this character right here, right, on screen, is actually inside of the MK game, right? She's playing as one of the Ghostfaces inside of the Ghostface character. So technically, this character is Kameo, right? So that begs the question, right? Is this a legit leak? Yes or no? 100%. This is a legit leak, right? If they can go in, right, and they can take certain characters, right, that they've worked on, and they can put it inside of a character, which they did with Kira, right, who is a black dragon. If most of you guys don't know, you know now, right? So they took this character, and I think she's the one that throws the knives for Ghostface. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they took this character, right? Or I think they took Kai in there too. I don't remember. I think they're both black dragons, bro. Once again, bro, it's been a minute, bro. But they took these characters, right, and they put some of these characters inside of actual characters, right? So is it too far-fetched to say that we might end up getting Scarlet, right? Or we might end up getting this combination of Jaka and Kia, right? Same goes with these characters right here, right? We got Madame Bo, right? We could get Bola, right? We could get a Garth, right? It's a matter of, you know, if NetherRealm decides of they're gonna drop these characters or not, right? So I go back to say that number one, once again, your big favorite YouTuber, right? Dynasty or True Underdog or whoever, right? They're probably gonna go ahead and they're gonna definitely cover this, number one, right? Which brings me to my next thing, right? That number one, this is a hard skin. I'm glad that they added this, right? It's beautiful, right? And I did tell a couple of people in my community, I was like, the MKX version looks better than this one, but you know, this is a brand new fleshed out game, man. You're definitely gonna get better graphics. You know, it's definitely gonna look a lot more cleaner on this game than it would be on an older game, right? So trolling is trolling, right? But check this out, right? So I did a video about February, and this is just to back up my claim on what I was talking about, right? But I did a video, and I released it February 21st, right? 2025, right? Because a lot of people underneath my comments, they're always saying I'm stealing videos from other people. They're saying, you know, I always take videos from Dynasty, right? They're always saying I take videos from Interloco, you know. And whenever I do those type of things, right, I always credit somebody, you know. I always give credit where it's due, right? Whenever, you know, any of these scenarios pop up where I have to drop something, right, and they've already covered it first, right, I always give credit where it's due, right? But my biggest issue is when, you know, those same people that, you know, follow those same creators come underneath my comments, right, and say X, Y, and Z, you know, posted it first, right? This happened a while ago with the Harumi leak, where I ended up actually dropping Harumi first, you know, even well before the voice actor even announced that Harumi was even a thing, right? But that's besides the point, right? So I released this Injustice thing, right? Well, actually, no, it isn't even besides the point, because Dynasty literally ended up dropping a video right after, and then I literally got bombarded with comments saying that Dynasty did it first. Why am I stealing his videos, right? When in all reality, we are literally in the same community, right? And was I mad about it? No. But once again, you know, it's kind of annoying when you got 20 different people, right? As a small channel, you got 20 different people going underneath your comments spamming the same thing, right? And number one, you know, if you actually look at the dates for each of the video, you could clearly see that I put out the information before, you know, X, Y, and Z, right? So this is just to basically back up my claim, right? This is dropped. I dropped this February 21st, 2025, right? And it was an Injustice leak, right? Justice League and then MK12, right? If you haven't seen that video, man, definitely go ahead and check it out, dude. I went in there to basically sum it up, though. I basically was talking about the earning call that they announced for Injustice 3 and Mortal Kombat 12, right? And they basically confirmed that these two games are going to actually happen, right? They are in the making as of right now. And they have a small team working on MK1 as of right now, and they have a bigger team working on MK12, and they have a bigger team working on Injustice 3. So they're literally spread out between 3 different teams, right? So if you're wondering why MK1's content is very slow, that's the reason why, you guys, right? But to back my whole theory up and my whole claim up with this, this is a video, right? Dropped by a known creator, right? For Mortal Kombat Warner Brothers, right? And he basically goes in and talks about the Injustice leak. Couple weeks after I've dropped my video, right? And this was about a month ago, right? This is in real time or whenever you're watching this video, right? 30K views too. That's nice, right? Must be nice. But you know, even then, right? Injustice 3 is coming. Seriously. 3 weeks prior, right? And I don't say this to like bash any of these creators, right? Or anything like that, right? You get your views how you get your views, bro, right? If you want to go on and you want to copy my videos, you know, by all means, right? Just know that I'm the one running this shit, right? I'm the one running this whole MK show at the end of the day, right? If I find a leak, best believe, you know, these big creators are definitely going to go, because I know they watch my videos, for sure. Like, this, it's a proven fact at this point. After the Harumi leak, you know, and after this Injustice leak, right? After nothing was going on for those time periods, right? And then I go and I drop this. Best believe that this video is definitely going to get shared by those bigger creators, right? And, you know, I'm going to get the views that I get. Of course, they're going to get the views that they get because, you know, they already have a backing. You know, they already have a larger community before this, right? But nobody's doing well in the NK community. Like, let's be real, right? But I really say all this to say, bro, that, you know, this stuff is going to probably get out at some point, right? And I just want to go ahead and just sum it up, right? And let it be known that, hey, you know, give credit where it's due, right? Not so much for these creators, right? Because, once again, I don't care what you guys do on your channel. But don't go underneath my channel spamming, you know, talking about, you know, True Underdog did it first or Uncaged Games did it first, right? That stuff is just annoying, bro. And I know I got a couple of trolls that just do it just because, right? And we laugh it off, bro. But some of y'all are actually so brain dead and actually so dead ass that it's like laughable, bro. It's like y'all look like clowns, bro. If I'm being real, right? It's goofy at the end of the day, right? Because I look at it like, are you serious right now? Right? These are two grown ass men in my comments talking about who did what first. Let's be real. Let's be real for 2 seconds. We're all adults here, bro. Majority of my community is literally 20 and up, right? So, like, what do you have to gain from telling a smaller creator, right, that X, Y, and Z did it first? That's my biggest thing, right? Like, it's so weird to me, bro. It is, right? And it's so fucking lame, bro, to the point where it's like, it's laughable. But here's a thing right here for Chrome. It's pretty cool. Chrome mod, right? Pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is for T1000 once again. That's another thing. T1000. I leaked them a while ago, bro. Nobody believed me. Everybody thought I was talking about the Terminator from MK11. Boy, were they wrong. Did I get credit for that? Hell no. Right? And am I a little salty? Yeah, a little bit. Who wouldn't be though, right? I mean, I put in all this work to go in and basically like drop all these leaks, right? Only for it to be like overshadowed by, you know, other people, right? And then afterwards get told that, you know, I didn't do it first. But what am I do? And so once again, this is another one by Chrome. This is pretty cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoever made this mod, bro, kudos to you for sure, right? This is post under ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Once again, I give credit where it's due, unlike some people, right? And then this was actually shown from MK's post. So we got more movie stuff, right? Johnny Cage looks pretty clean. I'm surprised they didn't give him Ray-Bans, but they probably get copyrighted or something like that, right? I don't know, or deal with some type of claim. And then this is Scorpion from the MK2 movie, right? This is pretty clean, bro. I love the way this looks. Scorpion. This actually looks like Samurai mixed with Assassin. So I really like it, bro. Right? Once they drop this skin, you know, if they already dropped the skin, once again, I haven't even been on MK, so I wouldn't even know. But this skin definitely looks fire, bro. Something I could definitely add into my my inventory for sure. Then we got Shao Kahn, and this skin, bro, is by far one of the best skins I've seen, bro. So I guess they're sticking with the axe for the MK movie. Is he gonna be General Shao or is he gonna be Shao Kahn for this one? I don't know, but you know, I do miss the iconic hammer, dude. I really do, right? Just giving him an axe. I don't know. It's so weird now. Like he normally has a hammer and we switching it up, right? I kind of want original Shao, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Wow. Full phone call. I'm probably not even gonna edit all this stuff out, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, Shao Kahn. They kept the dragon scales. This is clean. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's clean. I love it. Right? Other than the axe, right? If they could get rid of the axe and add the hammer, I'd be all for it. But back to the leak stuff, bro, because sidetracked and everything else, right? But this is pretty much legit, bro, right? We got Hornbuckle, right? We got Dahlia, No Face, and then Tasha or Tasia. And then they all have like their own little like aspects to them too, you guys, right? Like I don't think anybody would really take the time if this is a fake leak to go in and basically be like, hey, like add all these attributes, right? Even with Madame Bo, like even to double down on everything I just said, right? Like, look, check it out for Kira, right? And this is just going for Ghostface, like strictly Ghostface, right? From what you guys have physically seen, right? And at this point, if I go in and I explain this, and you still think that this is a fake leak, right? Then you're brain dead, bro. It's just that simple. You're dumb. You're dumb AF. But look, check it out. All right, it says offense, projectiles, and combo extensions. I know you probably can't see it because once again, I got to get better equipment. But I'm just reading it off to you, right? If you actually go and look at the Ghostface character, you guys can actually see that it literally says offense, or that it like literally all her abilities are offensive and projectiles, right? If she has the knife, she throws it, right? And if I'm not mistaken, Kai is definitely one of the other ones that were in there too. What does it say at the bottom? Offensive, well-rounded, and mix-ups. What are the Ghostface abilities for the Bruiser? Right? Mix-ups. Right? So they added this stuff to the game already, you guys. Like, this isn't a fake leak, right? So we could potentially end up getting Scarlet. We could end up potentially getting all these other characters, right? Like Hornbuckle. We could get No Face, right? These are potential characters that we could get, right? That they just haven't released yet, right? And they want to try to play it off like it's fake, but it's not fake. This is legit, and they're literally showing it to you at the bottom here, right? And then you see Madame Bo is defensive, and then orthodox counters, right? Which, yes, she kind of plays like what's his name, Darius. So yeah, pretty much, right? So as you can see, right, that this literally, they're literally telling you this right here, right now, right? That Scarlet is we can potentially get Scarlet, right? We can potentially get Kia, right? We can potentially get Jakata, whatever her name is, right? Um so yeah, bro. We could potentially get Dahlia, right? Got tricky air and ground preventions. I just don't want people to be shocked when this stuff comes out, right? And I don't want people to be shocked when the big YouTubers, produce this content out, right? And I feel like at this point, I just need to address it, bro. Because whenever I go in and I leak something, right? It's either it's fake, right? And then it comes back months later, and then or some big creator leaks it, and then they did it first, right? So it's like either shut the hell up or do your research. It's just that simple, bro. Honestly, it's just that simple. But that's all I got for this one, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, bro. Once again, bro, I'm pretty much done with the whole MK community, bro. Y'all see, like, I'm posting all sorts of other games on my channel, bro. Just seeing what sticks, seeing what people like, dude. But, once again, I did tell you guys that whenever I find something, right, I'm always going to hit you guys with the latest and the greatest, right? I'm sticking to my word for sure, right? And I don't do fake leaks on this channel, right? If I find something, I'm definitely going to do my research, my due diligence, and see if this is what it is, right? I don't bullshit my audience, right? Unlike some creators. But yeah, man. I love each and every one of you, man. Make sure you guys are drinking a gallon of water a day, and make sure you guys are eating an apple a day because it keeps the doctor away, man. This is Peeps. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do a small live stream tonight. I don't know, bro. I'll see. If not tonight, bro, probably like next week or something. I don't know, bro. But I'm definitely gonna check out Siege, bro. I think I've been playing it for like last 3 days. I'm brand new to the game. Why not, right? Fuck it, right? But yeah, bro, that's all I got for this one, man. Leaks on leaks, bro. If I find any more leaks, man, I will go ahead and cover them for sure for you guys, man. I think what is his name? The Pink Ninja, Pink Floyd, end up bringing to like a new stage from like a night stage or something like that. Courtesy of your boy Dynasty, he did find that information first. You see, once again, I give credit where it's due, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. So yeah, see ya.